Hi, welcome to Ritualistically. I'm your host. My name is Mo. Thanks for stopping by. This is where I normally pour tea, shuffle cards, and peek at the stars and then tell you a story. And today we're going to do a bit of that. So let's get right into it, okay? All right, let's do this. I'm talking to you directly. I'm not going to use any fluff, no sugarcoating, just straight up real talk about this new moon. This new moon is going to occur at 6 degrees of Capricorn, and it's a moment where the universe rolls up metaphorically, grabs you by the shoulders, and says, look, enough is enough. It's time to deal with your shit. Yeah, that kind of a new moon. So here's my chart, and here's the moon up here. The moon is going to be at 6 degrees of the sign of Capricorn. This is the layout of what is happening in the sky on December 30th of 2024. Good way to end this year. Look, enough is enough. It's time to deal with your shit. New moon conjunct the sun at 6 degrees of Capricorn. That would be right here. This energy, it's not about comfort, babe. This is about action. Capricorn doesn't care about your excuses, procrastination, or distractions. It's the energy of responsibility, of showing up for yourself and getting rid of the blocks you've been allowing to pile up. And let's be real, a lot of these blocks, they're self-inflicted. So here's the vibe. If you're stuck in a project like me and my labels, why haven't you done it yet? Money, time, doubt? Okay, sure. Those are real reasons. But Capricorn doesn't care. It's like, figure it out already. Maybe you don't have all the money right now, but could you commit a little? A step forward? Pay for one thing and move on to the next? If you're sitting on unresolved debts, unpaid bills, or years of financial stress, it's time to let go of the shame. What's the next step? Maybe you're nowhere near paying it all off, and that's fine. Take the first step. Look at bankruptcy if you need to, or make peace with starting over somehow. You think some of these billionaires out here feel bad about using the system to their advantage? Hell no. So don't beat yourself up. Just make the system work for you. And here's the hardest part. If you're carrying pain, like deep unresolved trauma or grief, whether that's from abuse, loss, or heartbreak, you need to ask yourself the tough question. Am I ready to start moving past this? Notice I said start, because pain like this big doesn't just disappear. You don't fix it. It becomes part of who you are. The challenge is integrating it so you can still live fully. Now, this new moon doesn't promise easy solutions, but it demands honesty. You've got to clear the skeletons out of the closet. Face them. Stop hiding. The Sabian symbol for 6 degrees of Capricorn is this. 10 logs lie under an archway leading to darker woods. Now, this is huge for this new moon. Those logs, that's all your unresolved crap. The stuff you've been stepping over, ignoring, or pretending isn't there. And the archway, that's your opportunity to step through, to go deeper, to enter the woods and face whatever's waiting for you on the other side. But here's the catch. You can't step through the archway until you deal with the logs. Clear the path. Are you carrying old beliefs that no longer serve you, resentments that eat at you, fear of failure, fear of success, whatever it is? Capricorn's like, get it together and deal. This isn't about punishment. It's about freedom. And there's a couple of other things here. So, this guy and this guy. Saturn square Jupiter. The battle of more versus less. Now let's get into this. This is where shit gets real. Jupiter is your party friend. It's like, eat the cake, buy the shoes, book the trip, and get the extra dessert because YOLO, Jupiter wants more of everything, especially the stuff that feels good. And then Saturn is like, oh, no, you don't. Sit your ass down. You can't afford that. You need to pay your bills, organize your closet, and stop pretending everything's fine. And Saturn is in Pisces, which makes it a little slippier. It's like trying to structure your emotions or discipline your spiritual growth. It's your inner voice saying, you know you need to clean up this mess, but you'd rather binge watch Netflix and pretend it doesn't exist. Get with it. Think of Saturn and Pisces as your mom walking into your chaotic house and saying, this place is a disaster and we're cleaning it up now. You resent it because she's right. The emotional triggers are going to hit hard here, but you know deep down it's what you need. And then let's talk here, this little guy. You may not be familiar with him. That's Chiron and Aries, healing through pain. Let's not sugarcoat this. Healing hurts. It's like ripping off a scab, cleaning out the wound, pouring antiseptic into it, and stitching it back up without anesthesia. Chiron in Aries is that wound in your identity, where you've been hurt, where you feel less than, where your confidence took a hit. This new moon isn't here to patch it up for you. It's here to say, this wound isn't going away until you deal with it. Yes, it'll hurt, but the alternative is staying stuck in that pain forever. Now, let's do the tarot breakdown. And I'm using this deck, new to me. It's called Everyday Witch Tarot. Really a cool little deck. Now, I've already shuffled these cards, so here they are. The Emperor. New moon in Capricorn. It's time to take control, build structure, create discipline. This isn't about perfection. It's about stepping into your own power and being the boss of your life. Five of Wands. Pluto opposite Mars. Conflict, both internal and external. This is about choosing your battles wisely. Stop fighting yourself. The Hanged Man, Saturn square Jupiter. Pause. Shift your perspective. You can't expand, that's Jupiter, without first creating a strong foundation. That's Saturn. Three of Swords, that's Chiron in Aries. Yes, it's pain, but it's also healing. The kind that helps you grow stronger, even if it sucks in the moment. The Ten of Wands, that's the Sabian symbol. You've been carrying too much. Clear the clutter. Let go of what isn't serving you. Here's a game plan for you. Number one, identify what's blocking you. Is it fear, pain, debt, procrastination? Number two, make one decision, not 10, just one. Take a step forward. Number three, stop judging yourself. Seriously, you're not helping anyone by beating yourself up. Number four, face the hard stuff. Pain, failure, fear. It's not going anywhere until you deal with it. This is your moment. The energy of this new moon will carry you for the next 6 months if you let it. By the time we hit the Capricorn full moon on July 10th, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. So let's go there. And thank you so much for stopping by and taking this few moments to hear me talk about the new moon. I hope that this message reaches everyone who needs to hear it, and it'll help them get those 10 logs out of their way and walk through that archway. Bye now.